We are in the fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada for the 2025 Mountain West Old Trapper Football Media Days. I'm Carly Drew alongside Jesse Kurtz. We have with us the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, Pofele Ashlock, junior wide receiver, and Jamih Otis, junior linebacker. How are you guys doing? We're getting closer to the start of football season.
Yes, ma'am. We're amazing, man. It's been an amazing day. Thank y'all for having us out here. It's been amazing.
Appreciate you guys.
Yes, and I know you guys had a little bit of fun. It's pretty early here in Las Vegas still.
Fun don't got no time, man. It's
10:30, playing some video games,
exactly.
NCAA.
Yeah. Hey, perfect.
Jamih won.
Hey, man. He won.
So how has it been so far for you guys? You know, you're coming off spring training. Just to talk a little bit of football, what's the culture like in Hawaii?
Culture, man, like you just said, Hawaii. When the first thing you say Hawaii is culture, man. So I say the first thing when I first came was just getting to know the culture, you know what I mean? Coming from a background where we're both backgrounds of Polynesian culture, so it's not too far off, you know what I mean? Going and just embracing the culture, you know what I mean? Taking everything in, being family, you know what I mean? To people that we just never really seen, you know what I mean? Never been around as much as ever, you know what I mean? And then going and then they just showing that love, aloha back, you know what I mean? Taking us in and, you know what I mean? Giving us freedom to go and to do what we are able to do, God-given talent. So, man, it's been amazing. It's perfect. My brother would say the same thing. I know he would.
Yeah, I mean, this off season, just leading up to this point, I think the biggest thing for us is just building a bond. I think going into the season, understanding who each other are, you know, who each other, what they go through, you know, what type of person they are, knowing who we're playing for. So that's the biggest thing that we're trying to accomplish right now, is just building the bond that we can. Our coaches, they do the best that they can, and they invest in us on and off the field to, you know, really invest in our families as well, just to make the facility a home-like place, not so much of a business, but just to build that atmosphere. So flowing into season, we feel comfortable. We know how we can talk to people, and we can make the adjustment from there and just, you know, have character in the building, you know, understand what we have to do to be great.
Home away from home.
Yeah, pretty much.
I sense a very quiet confidence that's coming out of your program, and I mean that sincerely. Preseason poll came out earlier today. The Rainbow Warriors picked middle of the road, around 7. But from folks that I have talked to that I think are in the know, they said, watch out for this Hawaii team. This could be one of those surprise teams in the Mountain West. And if you are too surprised here this league, surprised better than 7th, I mean, this is a team that really is built to make a run. I feel like things are on an upswing in Honolulu right now.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Just like you said right there, I say the biggest thing would be leadership, man. Just taking over our team and just being the voice for our team. We have great leaders all around the team, defense and offensive side. Micah Parsons, Landon Sims, myself, Nick Cynical, Jamih Otis, Jaylen Smith, Elijah Palmer, just all over, guys all over just talking, getting their voice out there, you know, being heard. And not only are we guys, it's guys that grew up with Coach Chang, been here for 3 years, 4 years, you know what I mean, know the system. So when people come in and we get new recruits and come in, you know what I mean, talking to them and speaking about what's going on, they listen because we've been here for a little time. So it reflects in our team, you know what I mean, the respect that we get back from the team, just and everything. It's amazing. It's amazing.
You're nodding your head, Jamih.
Yeah, I mean, just this topic alone just kind of gets me a little pumped up. But I think, you know, coming to Hawaii initially, a certain standard was set. And, you know, they told us that you guys were going to be the ones to change this around and flip this around and flip the script, you know, not even for the school, but for the community and the whole state of Hawaii. So I think going into the season, we know what we dealt with in the past. We know how we went through our ups and downs, our growing pains. But, you know, we put that on our shoulders. And, you know, we're a real faith-based team. So I feel like God put this on our plate for a reason. And, you know, he put it on our plate because we can handle it. So I feel like moving forward, this would just be a great moment, a great season for just an example of how God works. So I think this is the best thing that we can do, is just keep pushing forward. And, you know, our coaches always keep us humble. So I think that's the biggest thing. We know how far we've come, but we know we got so far to go. So I think it's just the fact of just being the best that we could be.
And I want to take you guys back in time a little bit. That final game of the season, talking about quarterback Micah Parsons.
Gamer, man.
What a game. Over 450 yards and 5 touchdowns versus New Mexico. Career start for him. What was it like? Take me back to that game where it all went down.
gamer, man. It was things that was built up from him just sitting back and taking notice of everything that was going on. Hats off to Micah about how he approached everything, you know what I mean? Took everything in, coming from high school and the rep that he had at high school, and then coming in and then having to sit back and acknowledge everything that was going on, and you know what I mean? Observe everything. It made him the player who he is now, and y'all seen in the last game, it was just everything was flowing. Everybody on the offense was flowing. He was flowing. Receivers flowing. Confidence getting instilled all out throughout the offense. Defense going out there making plays because offense is working. You know what I mean? We all work together. So, man, you know what I mean? That last game just showed us a glimpse of how good this team can be, man. So.
I look at his release, Pofele, and I'm going to throw out a name that you may or may not know, but it reminds me of Dan Marino.
Okay.
Dan the man. It's super quick. It's on you real fast as a receiver. As a receiver, do you kind of see the same thing?
Most definitely. We tell him all the time when we watch old clips of old Hawaii game. We just like, man, Micah, like, you know what I mean? This is similar. You know what I mean? We see similarities in some of the things. Great receivers, you know, good quarterback. You know what I mean? Everything's flowing. So we get glimpses of it. You know what I mean? It's happy for us. We get happy about those things.
I'm sure none of this surprises you, Jamih. There's probably nobody on that team that knows him better or longer than him. You were high school teammates with him at Bishop Gorman right here in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Sure.
In what ways did you back then project that he would be this caliber of quarterback at the highest level in college football?
For sure. I knew he was ready from the moment he stepped on the campus. I think it was just him waiting his turn. Waiting his turn in line, and you know, I think he did the right thing, and just watching his growth, sitting behind, taking notes from Braden Shager. You know, Braden Shager's a great quarterback, so you know, just him learning up, climbing up the ranks, and I knew when his opportunity was given, he was going to give everybody a show. So you know, when that opportunity was given, and you know, everybody was amazed, I was just like, man, this is what the kid is about. Like, he's a gamer. Honestly, he's a great leader on and off the field, but he plays at a high level. So yeah, he's always been elite, man.
Pofele, I want to talk about you a little bit at wide receiver. You know, you were All-American freshman All-American 2 years ago. Battled a little bit of injuries last year, and I just want to know, how healthy are you feeling, and what are your personal expectations this year?
Definitely. Health is the main priority that I decided to take. You know what I mean? Just going through this season. You know what I mean? Just finding what helps for me. You know what I mean? What works for me. It's been amazing. Right now, healthy as I can be, man. If anything, more healthier, you know what I mean? Just getting stronger, you know what I mean? Eating more foods that's more beneficial to my body. It's a big help for me. So it's amazing. I'm grateful, you know what I mean, just getting to learn these experiences, go through these experiences, you mean, go through the ups, you know, like I said, freshman year I went All-American, and then, you know, second season it didn't go everything as planned, but third season it's just a big season awaiting, you know what I mean? I'm ready to, you know what I mean, just explode with everything that I'm capable of, and I feel with my body and everything just filling out my body, I'm able to do all of those things, you know what I mean? So it's been amazing, you know what I mean, just battling the mental, you know what I mean, throughout this last week, and just going through everything. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. It's been a ride. Yeah,
and Jamih, at linebacker, how are you feeling as you head into this season? Are you ready? How hungry are you?
I mean, words can't even describe how hungry I am. I think I pray for this time and this year round to come. So I feel like God has blessed me with this moment to lead a team. I feel like I'm put into a new role as a spiritual leader, as one of the spiritual leaders, and just a leader for the team. So I think this year one of the biggest is just being the best leader that I can, the best brother. I think more than anything, I want my teammates to remember me off the field more than on the field. So, and then just expectations on the field, honestly, I'm just hungry, honestly. And there's been such a chip on my shoulder. And the rest of my teammates, a lot of chips on our shoulder. We went through our ups and downs in our recruitment, but we found a home and we're together. So now that hunger is together. So I feel like it's real dangerous when we're on the field. And honestly, you're gonna see a lot of flying around from me this year.
Jamih, you gonna wear the green dot? You gonna be the collar here?
Oh yeah, I got that green dot on my helmet. Yeah.
You excited about this?
Oh yeah, I think last year I kind of got my feet wet with it, just starting to Delaware State and just hearing the mic. It felt like I was on the game, like I was like in a game simulation or something. But I love it, having Coach DT in the mic. He's a veteran, so having one of the greats in my head I can't ask for nothing better.
Yeah. Pofele, congratulations, by the way. Earlier this morning, All Mountain West team comes out preseason.
Thank you.
Not only you,
Hey, Nick
but Nick Senecal, right?
Yeah.
Two Rainbow Warrior wide receivers, preseason All-Mountain West. I think that speaks to what you guys did last year, your career, his career, but the expectations for this wide receiving group. Talk to me about Nick. We've talked about you. Talk to me about what he brings to the table in the passing game.
Nick's my brother, man. Hey, we came in together, spoke goals to each other, man. Just, you know what I mean, we feed off each other, man, especially being on that offensive side, man. I couldn't ask for anybody better, man. He stayed, you know what I mean, loyal. Everything's just been great, you know what I mean, communication-wise, just synergy-wise, you know what I mean, and it grew from years of just being together in Hawaii, you know what I mean. We never knew each other before this, and you know what I mean, we're closer as can be, man, and so it's been amazing just having him be there for me, you know what I mean, when things ain't going my way. I'm there for him when things ain't going his way, you know what I mean. It's just getting to feed off each other is the best thing, and how he approaches the game, how he approaches practice, how he approaches it showed all last year. So it's just a building block for us, you know what I mean. All the honors everything is amazing, but it's about what we work and what we put in every single day, and it's what we get postseason, not pre. So I'm really excited about everything that just we get recognized for, and we're just happy to go and get, you know what I mean, go attack all those goals that we want. So it's amazing.
There was a time not too long ago, just a few years ago, that there were 3 1,000-yard receivers in one season at Hawaii.
And when I say
you capable
goals,
of this?
Hey, come on now. Hey, when we say goals, man, we got goals. So we're going to try to get there.
I like it.
Jamih, I want to ask you about fellow linebacker Jaylen Smith. Multitude of responsibilities, blitzer, flat defender, and a run stopper. Talk to me about the type of player he is.
I mean, that's my brother, man. I think more so this preseason, this whole offseason, even when I first got here, we've just been competing and feeding off each other. I think we kind of seen eye to eye that, you know, we're the younger ones and we're going to be the ones to climb up the ranks and soon to be the leaders. And I feel like now is that time. So, I mean, Jaylen's a phenomenal player. I mean, he's fast. Like, it's crazy the athletic ability he has on and off the field. He's just sniff plays out where I'm just like, you know, that's crazy. But I feel like this year, you know, we have a crazy, you know, 1-2 pack. So I think this year is going to be real good.
Yes, sir. Jamih, one of my, full disclosure here, one of my favorite players in this league that anytime I get a chance to watch, it's worth the price of admission. I've seen him play in Honolulu. I watch him play all the time. Is Peter Manuma.
Oh my God.
We all know he's a great. We all know he's a great player. But talk to me about my man's energy. Does he ever turn it off?
Okay, man, Peter always keeps the energy, but, man, he's a super chill guy, man, like, off the field.
You wouldn't know that by watching him play football.
No, you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that, man. Hey, he's a super chill guy, man, really outgoing, a great locker room guy, but, you know, he's a great brother, too, and, man.
You tell me this guy turns it off? Come on now.
Hey, it's hard to believe, but on the field, man, this guy's a dog. I think he's probably one of the smartest safeties I played with, you know, just in the game of football, just in the confined lines of knowing what he has to do. You know, he's played a lot of football, so he's seen a lot of things, and I mean, he flies at a high level. So I'm glad he's behind me in the run game.
Heck yeah, I'm glad he's on the TV for me because, man, he makes watching football fun.
And we have somebody, you know, that's probably extremely hungry for this season to get started. Verdell II missed all 2024 with injuries. What's he saying? What's spring been like? What's it like for him to just be back out on the field with you guys?
Yeah, for sure. I think just seeing Verdell work out, you know he's hungry. Just getting back out there. I mean, Verdell, when he was going through his injuries, he was always on the field. So he was just seeing, you know, looking at us practice. So I'm pretty sure that fed to his hunger. And, you know, being out there now, he's taking anything he can. You know, every chance he gets, he's going to take it, doing by any means. So just Verdell out there is a good addition to this defense. And I think this year you're going to expect a lot of things from him.
God is with him, man. God is with him. He went through everything with his injury, man. And it's been amazing. He's been amazing since he's been back. He's been amazing when he was off during his injury. He's still the same guy, man. Just there, just supportive. They want the best for this guy. So, man, like I said, man, but God's with him, man. God's with this team, and everything's going to happen for all of us, man. It's really, real true, real true.
Speaking of a guy who will be there for his guys, how about your head coach, Timmy Chang, fourth year that he's been on the sidelines?
Honcho, man, hey.
This is his year. I really think this is his year. I mean, it's a program that means so much to him, obviously, with his pedigree, having been one of the all-time greats to ever suit up in a Rainbow Warrior uniform. But, I mean, he pours his heart and soul out into this program. What do we not see or not know about this guy?
Man.
There's a lot of things you don't see about him.
We got all day, man. We got all day.
I say the biggest thing about Coach Timmy Chang, man, is how much he does for us off the field. It's not only on the field, man. This guy, I haven't came across too many coaches that's like him, because he actually cares for his players outside of football. You know what I mean? Like, not really caring about what's happening here in football. Of course he cares about what happens in football, but that's not all, end all, be all. He wants us to take these lessons that we enduring every single day in football now and take it to life. What do we do after life? You know what I mean? Like, in our job, being a great father, being a great husband, like, those are the biggest things and the biggest lessons that he day is a blessing to be within his presence, because he gets to show us how much of a blessing we are. You know what I mean? How much of a blessing we are to this world, and what we can do for this community with this with these talents that we have. So, man, Coach Chang, I could talk about him for days, man, but he's an amazing coach, man. I know my brother would say the same thing, man.
I think, you know, my brother touched on off the field, but I think just being in the facility, he brings so much energy. And I think just knowing that Coach Timmy did it at that same place at a high level and has so much success, it puts it in perspective, like, man, this is a lot of game I'm receiving day to day, day in out. So I think, you know, just the energy he brings on the sideline to practice, it's almost like, you know, you could tell he's itching to get back out there. You know, he's doing anything. And I mean, we're working out in the gym, he's working out. So I think just seeing that, you know, it kind of fuels us too. You know, our coaches, they want to be in it just as bad as we do. And I mean, he always tells us he wouldn't put us in anything or make us do anything that he wouldn't do. So I think, you know, just having that type of love for us. And I think, you know, I don't know if everybody sees it, but y'all got to see him, man, on the sideline, his energy. When our offense scores, man, he might hit one of the one knees, the rolling arms like this.
That's him, man.
Hey,
that's him.
You're going to see it all, but just that energy, just seeing that from our head coach, it gives us that excitement, you know, just that joy, you know. That's why we play so hard for him.
Confidence, man. He gives us confidence, man. I'll say that for sure. He did it.
We'll get a chance to see that all on the field on August 23rd. You'll be, once again, one of the first teams going out there, playing that team from the Atlantic Coast Conference. Give me a break. Stanford comes to Honolulu. That's a pretty good opponent to open up against. And Hawaii routinely plays in week 0. You like that stage? It's kind of a stage all to yourselves.
All eyes on us. That's how I want it. You know what I mean? So, amazing. Great.
And I saw, you know, when we had the Open come up and you guys saw that stadium, you reflected on it a little bit. What does it mean for you guys to be back there in just a few weeks?
I mean, it feels great. Honestly, just the environment that's there on weekends and day in, day out. You know, we work so hard just to play for games like that, playing moments like that. So I feel like we're ready for it. And God has put a lot of things in our way just for these type of moments. So I feel like we're ready spiritually, physically, mentally. So honestly, the best thing that we can do is just go out there and put it on the field.
Yes, sir.
Well, good deal. Thank you, Pofele and Jamih, for being here on set. I really did feel the aloha come in here in Las Vegas. So we appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Mahalo, my friends. Mahalo. That's the Rainbow Warriors from the University of Hawaii.